Other parts of the commentary that I'd say now is, I think the other thing is that people who generally get into teaching or sharing meditation, even in a commercial way, generally are still a bit more well-intentioned, because it's not, there's far quicker, better,
and they have to make a living. Like if you're a yoga teacher or meditation teacher, you got your own bills to pay. Like, it's not the business model that bothers me. It's not the charging that bothers me. It's the distortion of the value.
Correct.
You said something though that I think really captures it, which is we become so metrics obsessed. We crave novelty so much that the business model is actually less about the money and more about the novelty, right? And I don't necessarily mean that pejoratively. It just, we crave new all the time. And to your point, doing the same thing every day is just something, and I know this from exercise, right? Which is, you see these, you on socials, all these exercise gurus, showing you all ththese different kinds of exercise, and this one recommends doing it, on your tiptoes, and this one recommends doing it hanging from a tree, and this one recommends doing it, whatever it is, doing it. They all have their own philosophies about how you should exercise, and their very funny way of moving, and they're all giving you demos on Instagram. But if you go to the gym with them, they do curls and it just looks like old-fashioned exercise that works all the muscles and work through the muscle groups, and that's how they do it. And they have to come up with content, something new every day to keep people interested, which ultimately means hopefully they'll exercise. Because we don't have the discipline to just go to the gym and just do the same thing day in and day out.
Absolutely.
And so it's not a question of business model or money or not money. It's a question of discipline. And so what we're looking for are Western hacks to keep us disciplined, whether it's skin in the game.
Incentive,
skin in the game. I want to get my money's worth. Or I get bored, so make it novel and I'll keep doing it, And so it's all these little Western hacks to try and derive the benefit from the thing that's supposed to help us.
Exactly. And I think if that's again, and brilliantly said, and I feel like if that's the intention and that's the goal, all of these things can be, like, I love it when my app tells me I've meditated 7 days straight or 14 days straight, whatever it may be. Like, I enjoy that feeling because I need to feel that win, because I'm feeling like I'm losing in every other area of my life. So if I know I have this win in the morning, that's a big deal for people.
And I think that's totally fair. And I think the important thing here, is for each of us to self-assess.
Yes.
Right? Which is how do you want to be rewarded to keep doing it?
Yes.
Is it skin in the game? Is it a dopamine hit of I won something, the feeling of progress? I did 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row, 5 days. I don't want to break my streak. So before I know it, it's done 3 months in a row, right?